Hi Capricorn, welcome back to my channel, The Light of Grace, and this is Grace. It's time for another money, job, life reading, and this will be for October 2021. I'm hoping that you are all in a safe space in your life right now, and I continue thanking all my subscriber who stick around with me, and for my new subscriber, I thank you so much. And for my new viewers who's first time in my channel, I welcome you so much, and I'm hoping that there is something here that can guide you and assist you in your soul journey. So this will be the money reading, the Capricorn with job reading, Capricorn with no job reading, and your life reading here. And this one here, the stack, is going to be the last advice that you need to know in addition to what you're going to be hearing from this reading, or it could be related to that reading. All right, we'll put this on the side. Let's start with the money reading. You have the Empress coming your way. How you're going to respond to the Empress? You're going to respond Three of Air. Influencing factors for the Empress and the Three of Air, you have balance. Advice, guidance, and messages from the universe and the divine, you have the Treasure Island, number 9. Community, number 8. And Giraffe Spirit, see the big picture, number 29. 2 plus 9, 11. 1 plus 1, 2. Balance, ending, and abundance. All right. I'll talk about the Empress in a little bit, okay? So let's talk about the Three of Air and the balance, okay? So for a while, I would say that you have been, affected by this financial instability in your life, or there are some money issues that has been going on in your life, and it's affecting you in so many ways, okay? And it's more mental. It affects you more mental than emotional, because I do not see any cups in here. So it did give you stress, or it's giving you stress, disappointments, mental imbalance. And what you do sometimes, for some of you, you do seek assistance from your friends, family members, or somebody who has some financial expertise with the community in here regarding money. You ask assistance in regards to the money because it is abundance, okay? You're asking, how can I bring the balance? How can I be fair with this money situation? How can I make it work for me? How can I balance it? How can I make things better for me? You're trying to stay positive with the big picture in here, okay? You're trying to see all the options, anything that's available to help you. You're looking at in a wider perspective and wider view how you can solve or better your situation when it comes to your money. With the help of these people, or with the help of the Treasure Island is abundance, is blessing that is coming slow. You know how slow the turtle is, but for sure there's faster in the water than in the land. But these are blessings that's gonna make you happy, having to have all the hearts in here and stars. This is something that you have been waiting for. And having this in your reading, it tells me that the universe is going to give you these blessings this month of October that's going to put an end to whatever sufferings you might have with your finance. That treasure island, this gift, this surprising news, unexpected news, is the Empress. So the Empress is the treasure island, or the treasure island is the Empress. So Empress is the energy that's gonna assist you in bringing the balance into your life, because that's what you want: balance, fairness, justice, right? So the justice is going to come to you by having this present approaching you this October. This is the energy that's coming to you. This Empress energy is the assistance energy. This could be a person that has enough money who is going to help you with this problem that you have. That's probably a good news. That's probably a blessings that you've been waiting for. Some assistance from someone who has enough money, who has enough abundance. Or it could be an energy, a news, a perspective, an idea that is so beautiful, that it's so full of growth, full of positivities, that it's going to help you bring the justice into your situation. That's going to bring you also a stability. So whatever this Empress, I really hope that it will come this October, because this is going to help you and ease out your problem with your finance. And this Empress is going to bring the justice and the balance that you needed in your financial situation. That is the treasure island, which is the news that you have been waiting for, that is finally coming. Slow it might be, but it's coming. That's good. Cross my finger. Now let's talk about Capricorn with job. What's happening at work? What's coming to you? You have the 7 of Earth. How you responding to that energy? 5 of Water or 5 of Cups. Influencing factors between the 7 of Earth and 5 of Water. You have the waiting game, number 2. Advice, guidance, and messages from the universe and the divine. You have the Poise, number 48. 4 plus 8, 12. 1 plus 2, 3. Next one, clean it up, number 21. 2 plus 1, 3. And Parrot Spirit, watch your word, 45. 4 plus 5, 9. So at works, so at work, emotionally, I think it's affecting you. Whatever this thing that's ongoing, okay? There is something ongoing at work that that's kind of repeating, or ongoing, or repeatedly happening. I think I just said that. That is emotionally affecting you. It's making you a bit disappointed and sad, I would say. Or it might not be sad, just a sigh energy, kind of like that energy, right? And I feel that it's either Oh, okay. All right. This is the first energy that I'm sensing, the first stories that I'm sensing out of this stack is that you've been wandering, right? You've been wandering in circle. Because here you are, you touching your head like you're wondering how I can clean up the mess that I did because of something that I said that is not nice or that is harsh. Okay, you said something, watch your words. So the universe is saying that you have probably said something to someone that maybe you're not meaning to say, but you said it, or you meant it to say, but you said it in a harsh way. And it's making you feel sad and it bothers you because you hurt somebody's feeling and it's hurting you too. And now you're wondering how you can clean up the mess. How you can release the energy. How can you fix this? Well, the universe is saying that you have to be confident about it. If you think you made a mistake to someone and you hurt someone, then apologize. Correct it. Okay? Or be confident to fix it. Or maybe somebody is repeatedly giving you some emotional disturbance, but you try not to say anything because you don't want to hurt their feeling, but you want to clean it up. You want to better the situation. Well, the universe is saying, again, be confident, address it. And if it's a project that you're working on, it's a job. It's a job. It's a workload that you've been having, and it's like nonstop with this waiting game. You're waiting for it to be over, but it seems like it's ongoing and ongoing, and it's making you like not happy. Well, this is the time when you have to be confident enough to actually work on this, finish this, and clean it up. Like, finish this work, do it. Instead of, bubbling about it, complaining about it, then you know what? It's about time that you have to bring your determination and your confidence to finish this work. So this work is not going to be lingering anymore. So you can finally finish this work that is supposed to be finished. With all these things that I just said, if you're resonating with this, or you don't have to, the main focus for the Capricorn with job is to be patient at work and to focus, as this gentleman is focusing on the fairy. Okay, this is about physically bringing out your patience into any situation that you're going through, and focus to any project or goal that you might have in your mind. So patience and focus you needed for whatever this situation that is not making you happy. You need to focus and you need to be patient, but you have to be also confident and determined that if you want to clean things up at work, emotional situation or workload situation, then you have to take care of it, or else it's gonna be repeatedly happening for you. Let's go to Capricorn with no job. You have 10 of Wands. That's what's coming. You're responding to that energy with the 4 of Air. Most important influencing factor, you have the moving on. Number 6. Advice, guidance, and messages from the universe. You have the flexible. Number 19, 1 plus 9, 10. 1 plus 0, 1. Yin. Number 2. Swan spirit, time for a deep dive. Number 60, 6 plus 0, 6. And dragonfly spirit, truth transcends illusion, 22, 2 plus 2, 4. You've been contemplating. Let me talk about this 10 of fire in here for a little bit. Okay. Okay, thank you, Spirit. So the 10 of fire is burden. Okay? You have to juggle all these fires, all these letters. Okay? Whatever this may represent in your life. You've been juggling. Like you're trying to seek answers. You're trying to get information, but you could not get any information because all these papers are burnt up. They're burning. They're on fire. So you can't get any answers, right? So it's stressing you out. It's overwhelming you. It's burdening you. That's the energy that's coming your way. How you're responding to that is with the energy of the 4 of fire. Now you're contemplating. You're thinking. Thinking in a peaceful manner. How can I move on from this crappy energy? How can I find my peace? Or how can I find my answers that I needed in order to bring stability into my life, especially with finance? Because I cannot be sitting here with no job, right? With no money. So you're thinking. That's how you're responding to the 10 of fire. You're thinking. Contemplating. So with thinking, 4 of fire, 4 of air, and the yin. Yin is a thinking energy. It's a planning energy. It's not action. Yang is the action energy. So this one, you're thinking, how can I bring the balance into my life when it comes to money? When it comes to everything. How can I do that? This is about sorting things out. Okay? This is the time when you're actually diving deep to really sort things out, to really figure things out. What's going on? Why do I feel like I'm stuck with this burden? Why am I stuck in this darkness? My goal is to get out of that darkness. I want to get out of it. So you're thinking hard. You're really thinking hard. So dragonfly spirit, truth transcends illusion. So I know, this is what you're telling yourself. I know this is not going to be forever. I know that. I know that this is not permanent. Okay, I can see through the illusion. I know this is not permanent. I know it's going to change. I know it's going to transform. I know that stability is going to come into my life. I know that I can get this balance. I know. But the question is how? Flexibility. That's probably the how is. How you can do, how you can make this thing happen, how you can fix this problem. Maybe it's about, maybe you need to be flexible. Maybe that's the universe is telling you, is to be flexible. Sorry, I have to take care of my doggy. Sorry, I'm panting. I have to go downstairs. So, the universe is saying that maybe it's about time for you to be flexible. If you haven't been. And if you've been flexible, then be more flexible. For example, maybe you have a different expectation as far as what kind of job you want to have. Maybe there are things that you wanted to work on instead of what's, maybe you have, there's available jobs, right? But you want a specific one. But the thing about it is, you really need job. The divine is saying, okay, well, temporarily, while you're waiting for that job that you really wanted, why don't you take this job that's available that will help you financially? That is the kind of flexibility. That's just an example. You don't have to really, be applying that into your life. But it could be the way you think. Maybe it's a perspective. Okay, you've been probably thinking all this stuff, but then you're missing an important information. And that could be the one that you really need to dive into to really think and find out what's the missing information to kind of get you out of this darkness. That's the flexibility of mind. But whatever this flexibility that the divine is asking you, this will help you and ease whatever this burden that you have that will give peace of mind to you. It will give you the peace of mind knowing that you can get yourself out of that darkness. It might be temporary, but it will get you out of that darkness. Because the darkness is the 10 of fire. That is the burden. That is the problem. That is the conflict that's going on while not having any job in your life. The universe is asking you to be flexible, but also at the same time, you got to start thinking. You got to start contemplating or figuring things out how you can get to this being flexible. What do you need to be flexible about? Because your goal is to get out of this crappy situation and have this abundance in your life, growth in your life, hope and happiness in your life. This sunshine is hope, happiness. These leaves are growth. These are dead leaves here. This is darkness. You want to move forward. This is where you want to go. That is what you've been thinking. Okay, let's go to the life reading for my Capricorn. What's coming to you? You have the Ace of Fire. And that's beautiful. How are you responding to the energy of the Ace of Fire? Moon. By the way, I received this moon in reverse. Okay. What's the influencing factors between the Ace of Fire and the moon? You have the eight of trap in fear, number 8. Solitude, number 9. Crown chakra, number 7. There is a progression here. 7, 8, 9. Advice, guidance, and messages from the universe. You have the message in a bottle, number 15. 1 plus 5, 6. Stability, balance. Yang, number 1. Seahorse spirit, watch and wait. 53. 5 plus 3, 8. Abundance. Dove spirit, be peace. 21. 2 plus 1, 3. Foundation. Let's talk about this Ace of Fire in a bit, because this is an energy that is totally different from it's separating it from here. Okay, so let's talk about the moon. And I told you I received the moon in reverse. So with the trap in fear here, for a while, not just for the month of October, that you have been trapped in fear, and moon can represent fear. Okay, this is emotion. The moon is a representation of emotions too, intuitions, emotions, anger, fear. So you've been trapped in this fear, and this could apply to anything. It could apply to love, money, stability, relationship, whatever, job, whatever. So you have some sort of mindset that you feel trapped and your fear, there's a fear involved with it. And it's stressing you out. It does. It's stressing you out. You feel alone on this. You don't have support for some of you. For some of you, you start praying. You start thinking on your own time. When you're by yourself, you started connecting to the divine with the crown chakra here. How can I get myself out of this feeling trapped mentally? How can I get myself out of it? You're trying to wander, you're trying to learn, you're trying to figure things out. How can I get myself out of this fear or mental entrapment? It may be there's really a real fear involved in here, or it could just maybe you're thinking about it. That's what you think, that you're maybe trapped. Because that could be the Eight of Swords is about. It's an illusion that you feel trapped, but you're not really trapped. With this solitude here, this is also a hermit. This solitude energy, this hermit energy is gonna guide you to find out or to really know what's going on that kind of get you in this trap energy. But also with this solitude and this crown chakra, it will help you to get out of entrapment, mental entrapment. And that's probably why I received this moon in reverse, because what I'm feeling is that this October, whatever this Ace of Fire here, whatever this opportunity, this beautiful, exhilarating, joyous, full of fire energy that's gonna enter your life this October, is gonna make this moon, whatever this fear that you might have, it's gonna make it reverse, as in you're actually facing your fear, or you're actually getting yourself out of fear because of the assistance of this Ace of Fire. And this Ace of Fire could be the guidance or the answers that God and the universe is giving you, because you have some sort of connection with the divine, right? You've been praying, you've been asking for help, and now finally the divine is saying, okay, let me help you on that. Why don't I give you the Ace of Fire, whatever this might represent? Good news, opportunities, new beginning, new perspective, whatever this may be. It's gonna make your fear go away. Whatever these emotions that you're going through, it's gonna go away. And what I'm feeling with the Ace of Fire and the message in a bottle, this is a news. It's a message that's really gonna bring some sort of enlightenment or answer to bring peace into your life. But there is an action that needs to be taken too. Yang. To pull yourself out of this fear, out of this being lonely, out of being alone. You have to take action to really push the energy out of your body, out of your soul. This fire. You need to take action to bring the fire out of you, out of your soul, that's been sitting there and been in the dark, you know? So the universe is saying, bring it out, bring it out. For whatever this solitude, whatever this hermit energy, and whatever this connection that you are sort of relaying to the divine, whatever this prayer that you're doing, whatever you're praying, whatever you're wishing, as long you take the action, you take some sort of energy release of this, letting go of this feeling and trap, letting go of this fear, you're gonna see the fire coming out of you. Or this fire, this Ace of Fire, when it enters your life, it's gonna bring out your fire, but at the same time you have to take action to really embrace the energy of the Ace of Fire. This Ace of Fire is going to give you peace. And the divine is saying, I'll help you with this. I will give you your peace and you will be at peace. This is a confirmation coming from the divine to let you know that the peace is going to come into your life. You just got to watch and wait. Because they're planning it the way they want it to be delivered. Divine is saying, watch and wait, I will give you peace. But at the same time, when they give you this message, or before they give you the message that an action has to be taken for you, you have to do something to get yourself out of this fear, out of this entrapment, and out of this being lonely energy. But the universe is giving you this Ace of Fire. And not whatever this might represent you. It could be a job. It could be an opportunity. It could be a new business. It could be a new love, a new relationship. It could just be a freedom. It could just be anything. Vacation, whatever this Ace of Fire might represent you, it would not matter. It's going to give you that peace. This October, what I feel is that you just got to be patient for whatever shortcomings that you're going through in life or in general, because the universe is going to give you something that would start to change the cycle of your life with this Ace of Fire. And once the Ace of Fire arrives, this Empress is going to bloom. Or whatever this Empress does, it's going to bring opportunities into your life. However it might apply to your life, or however it would resonate. The Empress energy might come before the Ace of Fire, or these opportunities will come before you become an Empress, or the situation may grow to something better. But the important thing is that you have to be patient and focused, to not be overwhelmed and not be disoriented while this chaos, this burden, this thing that's happening to you coming from the external, world of yours, and to not be distracted by it. Okay, because there's some opportunities coming your way that's gonna bloom, that's gonna help you, grow. So let's see what else the last advice, messages, guidance that the universe wants to give you in addition to what I just discussed there. What else do you want to tell my Capricorn? Please. Elm. Can you see it? Elm. Take a walk to clear your mind. Take a walk to clear your mind. This is your reading, my dear Capricorn. I thank you so much, and I'm sending you lots of love, light, peace, abundance, and guidance. Bye-bye.